What do you get for $2 million in Alameda, California? That's what we're gonna explore in this video, and we're gonna start right now. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Hans with the Gunderman Group, and today I want to cover what $2 million gets you here in Alameda, California. If you've been following the channel, I've been doing videos on what the money bought for a while now, years actually. And it's I've been kind of breaking things down of like, what do you get for $1 million, $1.5 million, and $2 million? I'll link to some of those up here if you want to watch some of the old ones and see how this compares. But in general, I've just been following this market, trying to understand on average what you can expect. Do you want what you can buy? Is this a good time for you to get in? I'm trying to give you data so you can make informed decisions. So that's what this video is about. And just to give you some pretext on what I did here, went into the MLS, I went plus or minus $25,000 and found properties that sold right around 2 million, took an average, put them into a spreadsheet and compared them year over year to see how things are changing, as well as where it stacks up in the marketplace as well. So if you get some value out of this, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to continue to put out content like this. You're not going to want to miss it. Make sure you stick around all the way to the end, because I found some really surprising data and you're going to want to know about it. It's a move away from teaser pricing. That is the teaser I'm going to give you, so stick around to the end. So in 2023, we had 444 units sell, of which 4 fell into this category. Not a lot for a data set, admittedly, and it was actually down year over year, 8 full units. So pretty significant drop of properties that sold around $2 million in 2023. On average, they were on the market for 12 days, which was only subtly longer when you compare the 1.5 and the million price point, which I'll link to up here. Those actually cut down really significantly and sold a lot faster, which was really interesting. So for $2 million, you can expect, as of last year's data, 4.4 bedrooms and 2.875 bathrooms. That is respectively a lot better year over year, almost a full extra bedroom and a quarter extra bathroom than 2022. Square footage increased significantly in this data set to 2,708, which is up 465 year over year. And the age was 66 years old, which was pretty much the same as same time last year. So here's where it gets a little bit interesting. There were 2 things that I found really fascinating in this data set. Number 1, list price was $1,858,750 on average, and sales price was just a hair over $2,007,222. So why is that interesting? Because it's basically an 8% difference between the list price and the sales price, but that was down 17% from a year over year basis. That's a huge margin. But why was that? Why was the list price to the sales price so drastically different? Well, the sales prices actually went up by over $250,000 on average, $260,000. So this teaser price thing that was happening in 22 and before really squished down aggressively. This is the biggest jump I've seen since I've been tracking this data since 2018, and it's absolutely the biggest jump across all these price points that I've seen. So people are becoming much more transparent at this higher end price point. $260,000, $250,000. It's a huge difference, and it's a move away from that teaser pricing. Speaking of teaser pricing, I'll link to my playlist about teaser pricing. I'm doing different neighborhoods and talking about this concept and doing some case studies so you can kind of understand it at a better level and understand what you're looking at when you're looking at a sales price versus a list price, and hopefully give you some data to work with when you're shopping. And if you're ready to take your home buying journey to the next level, I've got my Ultimate Buyer's Guide, downloadable for free in the description of the video. It is something that I put together to give you an understanding of what this market is, how to navigate it, what to know, what to do, who to talk to, how to think about forming a team around you, the as-is nature of it, all of it. It's all in the guide. Go check it out, download it for free, and enjoy. So those were fascinating. And then the other thing that I found so interesting is that on average, these homes sold for $925 a square foot, which was flat, very even across the board, which is fascinating because the homes on average got a lot larger. So normally we would expect that you would have a diminishing return on the dollar per square foot as homes get larger, but that didn't happen in this particular case. I found that to be really, really interesting. All right, and then where does this stack up in the marketplace? As we've seen in the last two videos that I did about the $1 million and the $1.5 million price point, you are seeing of the 444 homes, only 14 sold over that price point, which means 3.15% of the market sold for above that $2 million price, which was down 5.73%. Huge drop. Again, we're not seeing that robust luxury market like we were years ago in 21, 22. That ship seems to have sailed, and we are seeing that that price of $2 million is really starting to become about the tippy top of the market. Generally, you would consider a luxury price point to be about the top 5% of the market, and up until 2023, that was $2 million and up. Now it's seeming like it's the high ones. So anyways, very interesting change in events here in our market, something to keep tracking and watching. So what did we learn? Simply, the home, again, got larger. You got more bedrooms, you got more bathrooms than you did year over year in 2022. That's great, that's interesting. The biggest takeaway for me, though, is the move towards transparency. List prices came up $260,000 on average. That was really, really fascinating to me. Most of the other price points I looked at, that list price has increased, although this was by far the biggest increase, no doubt. But the list price to sales price ratio has been compressing across the board. This price point was the one where I saw the biggest change, but I'm still seeing this trend away from pricing really low and expecting it to ride up the flagpole. It's either, in this case, list prices come up and sales prices remain flat, or both things happen. You get a little more for your money and the list price comes up, so you just don't have that same ratio. Either way, it's becoming a little bit more transparent. You're getting a little bit clearer on where it's gonna sell on average. So hopefully you can take that into your shopping experience, understand it, digest it, use it, do something positive with it for yourselves. And if I can ever be of assistance to you when it comes time to shopping, you want to learn about the market, you want to understand this data at a deeper level, here's my information. I'll put it down in the description of the video. People reach out to me all the time who are thinking about moving. Sometimes they're years out, sometimes they're weeks out. Either way, I talk to people every week who are thinking about moving like you. So if that's you, hit me up. I'd love to have a conversation with you and see how I can point you in the right direction. So that's it. Hopefully you got value. If you did, smash the like button, hit subscribe. You know what to do. And continue to follow the channel because I'm going to continue to put out content like this and you're not going to want to miss it. So without any further ado, I'm Hans with the Gunderman Group signing off for now. I will see you on the next one.